Game 2 of the 115th World Series is scheduled for Wednesday at 8:07 p.m. Eastern. The Nationals, with a one-game lead in the series, will start Steven Strasburg, and the Astros, playing at home, will counter with Justin Verlander. Fox Sports is broadcasting the game and streaming it at foxsports.com. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The Nationals will use the same lineup that propelled them to victory in Game 1. 1 Tree Turner, SS. 2 Adam Eaton, RF. 3 Anthony Rendon, 3B. 4 Juan Soto, LF. 5 Howie Kendrick, DH. 6 Asdrubal Cabrera, 2B. 7 Ryan Zimmerman, 1B. 8 Kurt Suzuki, C. 9 Victor Robles, CF. The Astros went with the same basic lineup they used in Game 1, swapping in their normal starting catcher, Robinson Chirinos, for Martin Maldonado, who had started Game 1 because he is Jarrett Cole's personal catcher. 1 George Springer, CF. 2 Jose Altuve, 2B. 3 Michael Brantley, LF. 4 Alex Bregman, 3B. 5 Yuli Gurriel, 1B. 6 Jotan Alvarez, DH. 7 Carlos Correa, SS. 8 Robinson Chirinos, C. 9 Josh Reddick, RF. Strasburg and Verlander have both been superb throughout their careers, with Verlander holding a fairly distinct edge in terms of regular season success. But in more limited postseason action, Strasburg has been far more effective. In 7 postseason appearances, 6 starts, Strasburg has a 1.10 ERA in 41 innings, with 57 strikeouts and only 5 walks. Verlander has not been bad in the postseason by any stretch, but in nearly a full regular season worth of postseason work, 28 starts, he has put together numbers that closely resemble how he pitches in the regular season, a 3.26 ERA in 176 innings, with 196 strikeouts and 54 walks. With his moonshot off Jarrett Cole in the 4th inning of Game 1, the 20-year-old Juan Soto became the 3rd youngest player ever to homer in a World Series. But there's no need to filter by age when trying to show how special of a game the Nationals outfielder had. He was only the 7th player of any age to have a World Series game in which he collected at least 3 hits, a home run and a stolen base. The feat was last accomplished by Moises Alou of the Marlins in Game 5 of the 1997 World Series. George Springer was the center of a remarkable storyline in 2017, capturing the World Series Most Valuable Player award after having appeared on a Sports Illustrated cover in 2014 that declared Houston would be the 2017 champions. That sequence of events might have stretched the limits of a Hollywood story, but Springer, who homered and doubled in Game 1, has made it clear that his October success was not a fluke. Over the last 3 seasons, the center fielder has appeared in 38 postseason games, putting together a slash line of 282/367/590, while hitting 13 home runs. His 14 career postseason home runs have already set an Astros franchise record and have him tied for the 13th most in postseason history. He has homered in a record 5 consecutive World Series games. Winning a road game at any point in the World Series is obviously huge for the Nationals, as it strips away Houston's home field advantage. But winning Game 1 regardless of the park has been huge in Indiana recent years, since the team that won Game 1 has gone on to win 18 of the last 22 World Series. The Astros likely aren't fretting, though. They lost Game 1 of the 2017 series on the road but still beat the Los Angeles Dodgers in 6 games. In 2005, Ryan Zimmerman was the first player drafted by the Nationals after the team moved to Washington from Montreal. He played only 67 games in the minors before being called up on September 1 of that first season, and he has appeared in a franchise-high 1,689 regular season games since 762, more than Bryce Harper and Ian Desmond, who are tied for second place. Zimmerman was there for Washington's series of playoff failures in 2012, 2014, 2016, and 2017, and on Tuesday, When he finally got a chance to play in a World Series, he homered on the second pitch he saw. At 35, Zimmerman is in decline, but his rising to the occasion reminded plenty of people of the night an injury-hampered David Wright homered for the Mets in Game 3 of the 2015 World Series. Zimmerman and Wright grew up playing for rival AAU teams in Virginia and briefly played together on a showcase team that also featured the future big leaguers Mark Reynolds, B.J. Upton, and Justin Upton.